drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at it from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll get it up the middle. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A very lengthy opening drive as this will be play number 12 coming on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with it.
Bro, they be bullshitting, dog. This man is caught in the backfield every time, bro. They steady let this nigga break tackles, dog.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I know, right? Apple shoosh.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah.
The first carry for the second-year man, Joe Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him hasn't been a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. To throw on 3rd down. Barrett nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ezekiel Ansah. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Here's Jones. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Ravens will take over. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the play. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 56 yards. They'll run here with Ingram. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I wish I could take it myself. I don't know what to put. It's like, damn, I don't look like that. Because I don't look like this in real life when I look at myself. When I look at my pictures, like, I don't know No, I ain't turning this paperwork in.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Ravens will extend their
pushing this
lead.
nigga, bro. Like, what the fuck?
And it's good to make it 14-0.
No.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. Caught by Nelson left side.
Call me on the homie got that game.
For a
Fuck on that
Cincinnati
nigga.
score. J.J. Nelson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They start the drive with Hyde. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Yeah.
Detroit!
They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 51 yards.
Watch it now, Barney! Back there in that Philly, here we go! Detroit!
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that was going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Yeah. Wait.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Barrett to throw. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jan Crawford in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Barrett now on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Barrett. Wide open receiver complete. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out.
I don't even throw it.
And it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to let this one go. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
She's so tired. Look at her.
Here's
Look
Tucker
at
now
her.
out to kick
She
this
knows
one
she's
away.
tired. She's just trying to fight it. Go to sleep.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd down, Barrett. And a little floater there is incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Back to the air on second down. Barrett. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Cincinnati. 54 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Barrett looks to throw on first, escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. And Bengals on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14.
Let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
From the shotgun, here's Barrett. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal. And
that's all he's doing is blitz. All he's doing.
Right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more
Crazy thing is, he just been practicing some bullshit. That's how you up. But now that shit dead. Now he can't do nothing no more.
Their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
He around here scrambling trying to figure out what the fuck he's finna do now. He don't know what the fuck to do no more.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught.
Bro, who is that Woodley? I know it's not Calvin Woodley he got, bro. Who the fuck is that?
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Walmart, they got all these little chains. Yeah, because I'm like, damn, maybe they're taking the jewelry section out of the store.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Come here, bitch. In that pit, man. Stop playing with me, bitch. Fuck on the scene, nigga.
Picked off by the
What you got going on? Playing this weak ass game.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start.
Come on, let's go.
And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge differences, we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Flush to his right. Going deep for Eifert. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And that's caught inside the 30.
Fucking nigga! What's wrong with this nigga, boy? Hey, I'm on his ass now. He better not slip up no more. I'm on that ass now, boy. 17-24, boy. Don't slip up, boy.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned.
Bro, why that nigga Barrett throwing better than Andy Dalton like that?
The Ravens
that nigga 65 overall, throwing like he's supposed to be Andy Dalton or some shit.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Flushed out right.
Yeah, man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Pick six. Oh, he lucky. Hey. I don't know what's up with that boy, Horace. I don't know what the fuck he got going, but that shit he trying to run, that shit boo-foo, boy. Better cut that shit out, boy. You ain't got the motherfucking Panthers, boy. Cut it out.
Let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next season?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been our starting quarterback for this game. So they got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Barrett. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. The final shot before break. Barrett. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
The interceptions are good to keep on this game. So fucking they played out.
There as his guys will get the football back. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Throwing on first down. Barrett. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Ziggy Ansah in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. To throw on 2nd down. Barrett. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Well, calling a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
I used to walk around and swear to God, and then I almost had that opportunity to whoop his ass. I turned around on his ass and put my set up like.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big turnover there.
Every time we used to go pick her up in the bus stop, she walking with this big bamboo blade out.
Partner, I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And 10. Barrett eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
No, not that.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Let's go. 1, 9.
On 1st down, Barrett. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw Barrett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ezekiel Ansah able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Here we go. 1, 9. 1, 9.
from the gun. Barrett got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Everybody like that, though. It's just you don't know it. You can't. Something just like it's not visible. Yes, your arms are long. One of your arms and legs are longer than the other. You just don't see it. Yeah, because some people it's different. You can see it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27. And he will score.
Everybody not the same, though. You think he's perfect? One of your hands is longer than the other one.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Escaping the pressure right. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Throwing on first down. Barrett, flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And now here's another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Jackson now, flushed out right. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against
a big mobile quarterback
just like being naked.
All
day long, they've kept him under wraps.
That nigga just like being naked.
They held him to a short gain.
Every time I'm playing the game and I just randomly just look back, this nigga just be naked in my bed, like just naked. Like how you just got naked out of nowhere, nigga?
On third down, Jackson. It's caught. Jones. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
And a key number on that play, third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a
first down, saves him from a 3-and-out. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40.
Didn't even hear the seat move or nothing, like, ain't hear nothing.
And it'll be second and very short.
Literally like sitting like this, open on the thing. I'm like, what?
They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Geno Atkins in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
I don't know what's wrong with that nigga. That nigga got problems.
Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Right? They used to take their diaper off? Yeah. Yeah, when they do that. When they do that.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
It's like when I bought it for. Exactly. When I had to look.
Here's Jackson. Off play action. Escaping the pressure right.
He caught.
Left side, it's complete. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And that'll be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson throwing again. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. Jackson on first down. And this is caught at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Off play action. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
That nigga threw that pass. How the fuck he got caught with
Ravens will add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see.
That's exactly what she was doing. That's what she was doing while we were going. That's why they sending her back
right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I love you.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I tried so many times. I just let her call me that. I ain't going to keep stressing her out.
On 3rd down, Barrett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ziggy Ansah in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Jones on the return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, Just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. Now Jackson on first down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And that is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Looking to throw on second down. Barrett. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Off the play fake, Barrett.
Yes, Dave. Come on, man.
Receiver, and he's brought down. Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
People ask me to go downstairs and change it. Then ask me, did I change it?
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's going to be caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
It's going to happen to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL, because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. The return man is Grant. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals getting set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. A huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Barrett looking to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Kevin Huber now, standing just about on his own goal line. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they? They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win. They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. The left side completion to Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Detroit! Gone!
To throw is Jackson. To throw again. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That is caught at the 7. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens add on. And this one through the uprights and good. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games.
This got me thinking. It's me.